It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to...
He's had a shot! Camavinga attempts a clearance. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Well-timed, excellent interception. Matheus Cunha. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Casemiro. Casemiro gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Chouameni. Pinged towards the front line. Mbappe. Barcola. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Marquinhos. Rafinha looks to the other side. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. That is lovely. And the ball's come loose here. Rafinha. Now the delivery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Rafinha really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Camavinga. Barcola. Saliba. Moved on forwards. Koundé. Now he's off and running. Chouameni. Koundé. Olise. Camavinga. Here's Barcola. He's well positioned here. Barcola! An early chance there, first of the game.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Big chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So, a breakthrough already. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. The most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. And it's lofted through here. Rafinha. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. Iñak chasing after it. Saliba. Chouameni. Dembele. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafinha. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Brilliantly cut out. Elise. Barcola. Camavinga. Barcola. Camavinga. Decent progress down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Casemiro. Gabriel, aim forwards. And it's Alexandro. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dembele. Played into space out wide. Oh, it's Dembele. It's a good-looking delivery. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. Alexandro. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Konate shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Koundé. Brazil are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Saliba, played over towards the opposite flank. Gabriel. Casemiro shifted upfield. Dembele making good progress on the right-hand side. Mbappe is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Gabriel. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Over to the left. And it's Alexandro. Camavinga. Barcola. Konate. Saliba, aim forwards. Digne. Olise, who's set up one goal so far. Good play on the left-hand side here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. France given another corner. And that has been cleared. Dembele. Koundé. And that's aimed into the middle. Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Olise. Here it is, crossed in. Cleared away. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Out to the right. Koundé. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
No way through there. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's João Pedro. It's run loose here. Alexandro closing in on goal. Matheus Cunha. A lot of space ahead of him. Tries a deft little ball. And that is going out for a goal kick. Saliba. Barcola. Oh, this is a great position. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Olise producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Barcola in acres of space out wide. Gabriel can get it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Camavinga. Hit into the middle. There's the shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great run on the overlap here. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And he's got his cross in. And it's hoisted clear. Barcola. Camavinga. Rafinha. Rafinha has a look inside the box. Saliba, gently done. Olise. Digne. Camavinga. Barcola. Camavinga. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Alexandro gets across to intercept that. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Spread out to the left. Alexandro. Matheus Cunha. He attempts a clearance. Moved on forwards. Matheus Cunha. Chouameni. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. And it's played forward. Rafinha. João Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Koundé cuts out the pass. Barcola. Saliba. Chouameni forwards and with intent. Played out to the right. Very nicely done. And it's Dembele. Marquinhos clears it away. Played out wide. Olise. Camavinga. Nice interception, well timed. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Olise! And how good was that? A finish of true class. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Konate. Chouameni. Saliba. Barcola. Camavinga. Dembele. Dembele played out towards the right wing. Looking for a decent ball in. Koundé. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. France have got it back and they'll have another go.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Olise played out to the left flank. Bruno Guimaraes. João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's there to get it away. Brazil have reclaimed it. Mbappe. Olise. Camavinga. Olise. Camavinga. Digne. Played towards the other side. And here's Dembele. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Now it's João Pedro. Konate does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Aim forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. And here's Olise. Bakula! It's off target and by quite a way.
France, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Played into space. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Konate. Saliba. Alexandro goes on a run down the left wing. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Tchouaméni, gently done. João Pedro. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Applies the finish! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Moved on forwards. Koundé. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. A chance to play it in. Matheus Cunha. João Pedro. Matheus Cunha. And here's Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
João Pedro might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Now it's João Pedro. And it's played forward. Barcola. Digne. Barcola. Digne. Proves too strong. Rafinha is the guilty party there. Digne. Oh, it's played into the area. Mbappe is flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Saliba. Camavinga. Saliba. Konate. Tchouaméni. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. Succumbs to the pressure. Koundé. Koundé forwards and with intent. Olise. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, great chance. Oh, nice touch. Chance for a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Rafinha with the short one. And it's Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes played out towards the right wing. Digne defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. really well manoeuvred. Saliba. Digne. And he goes cross-field. Casemiro. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Marquinhos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Camavinga shifted upfield. Digne. Barcola. And it's Digne. That's good play. Over to the left. Camavinga. Olise. He can get that clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Matheus Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Konate. Saliba. Barcola. Digne. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Barcola. Olise. Digne. Delivered with swing. Gabriel. Marquinhos aim forwards. Matheus Cunha. And here's Rafinha. Played out to the right. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. And it's Alexandro. Casemiro. Alexandro. Now who's going to be first to this? Matheus Cunha. Dembele. Camavinga. Rafinha. Rafinha. Now he's got space here. And the keeper has it. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Alexandro. Gabriel. Gabriel, played over towards the opposite flank. João Pedro. Can he get onto this? Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rafinha wins the duel this time. Bruno Guimaraes, out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Dembele. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Olise. Mbappe, played out towards the right wing. Dembele. That's tidy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bruno Guimaraes can get it clear. And it's Camavinga.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Clearly not happy with that. Konate. Koundé. Looks to the other side. Digne. Barcola. Olise given the lift of his goal. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Olise plays it short. Now it's Camavinga. Casemiro gently done. Plays it through. Played into the middle. Can he finish? It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's played forward. Dembele. And he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Camavinga certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, played towards the other side, is onto it in a flash. Cleared without complication. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Manchus Cunha! Dembele. Konate. Barcola. Now it's Barcola. He's in plenty of space here. And a play for a throw. Olise. And here's Barcola. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kunde. Camavinga. Digne. Barcola. Camavinga. Barcola. Now it's Barcola. Barcola! Digne crosses. Another chance from a corner. Gabriel gets it away. Out towards the flank. And it's Kunde. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. It's gone out for a throw-in.
France look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Rafinha. Barcola did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played back in. Olise. Manchus Cunha. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Saliba. Camavinga. Konate. Saliba. Chouameni. Konate. Forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Konate getting this one clear. Olise. Camavinga. Chouameni. Dembele. Koundé. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. Now it's João Pedro. He's found a way through.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rafinha. Nice looking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chouameni. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Digne. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Casemiro. Spread out to the left. It'll be a throw-in. Matheus Cunha. Cross. Had too much on it. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. He's got away. Lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior! And it's been taken short. That'll be a throw-in. Matheus is having a shot! Oh, taken with style! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, can he get onto this? Looking to break at pace. Now it's João Pedro. Knocks it out wide. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Alexandro. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Now it shapes to shoot! He's got away with one there. Olise picks it up out wide. Iñigo charging forward down that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That has been cut short. Dembele. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. It's really well cleared. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played out to the right. Koundé's cross. Firmly met. Olise goes short. Nice control. Olise. Great challenge, time to perfection. Saliba, aim forwards. Olise. Produces a cross. Gabriel with the clearance. Rafinha, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha opts to play it back. Matches and the shot! And he has been fouled there. No surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And it's Guimaraes. He has a look out. Enid can get it clear. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Olise has... Oh, no question, that's a foul. Olise, Dembele, played out towards the right wing. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Saliba. Konate, and it's played forward. Mbappe, oh, good spread. And there's green grass ahead of him. Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Dembele. Olise.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Saliba, forwards and with intent. Throw in. Olise does really well to win the ball there. And here's Barcola. And it's Digne.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's a nice ball. Mbappe! Alisson claims comfortable. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, they could break here. Caresses it through. Barcola. Oh, he's been flattened there.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Camavinga, showing good feet. Camavinga. He's in! Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. That was very necessary. Barcola.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rafinha. Out towards the flank. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's been slipped. Rafinha! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Brazil go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Out to the left it goes. Chance to deliver. And that has been cleared.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gabriel, nicely aimed pass. Koundé makes the interception. Camavinga, that's really well manoeuvred. Iñigo shifted upfield.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Marquinhos aim forwards. And it's Camavinga. Into the last 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. Ball's played through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tromeni gets it away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Barcola looking for a runner.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Marquinhos gently done. Gabriel. Moved on forwards. And it's been played through. That is a brilliant interception.
Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Olise played out towards the right wing. He slings it in. Marquinhos tries to clear. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Camavinga. Hernandez with the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
Olise. That's an excellent interception. Alisson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Time added on, 4 minutes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Olise. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nicely shaped cross. Anderson is there, and he can get that clear. Well read, nice interception. Rafinha gets good distance on it. Deep into stoppage time. Marquinhos. Hernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Rafinha. Vanderson. Calmly anticipates. Mbappe. Saliba. Barcola. Saliba played towards the other side. And it's Koundé. And here's Olise. Matches Cunha. And here's the chance to counter. Gabriel. And he's picked out the run. And he steps in, and that's the end of that. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Brazil leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.